What's up, trainers? Welcome back to PokePlayLab_DBSHQ, your hub for top-tier Pokemon TCG strategies and master deck builds. Today, we're breaking down a brand new master deck build featuring Hydrapple X and Yanmega X, a powerhouse duo that's tearing up the meta right now. With their insane synergy, tempo control, and disruptive power, this deck is built to dominate, whether you're grinding the online ladder or crushing your locals. Got a YouTube channel of your own? Drop your link in the comments. I'd love to check it out and support fellow creators in the community. Don't forget to check out the community page for polls and updates. And hit up the announcements playlist for raffles, giveaways, and tournament news. Want to support the channel? You can donate through the Cash App link on our YouTube page. Every contribution goes right back into bringing you more epic content. So buckle up, trainers, it's time to unleash the chaos with Hydrapple X and Yanmega X. Stay sharp, stay awesome, and as always, keep playing. First up, we're running 4 copies of Applin, a basic grass-type Pokemon with 40 HP. It has 1 attack, Spray Fluid, which costs just 1 grass energy and deals 20 damage. Applin is one of the key starters in this deck, helping us set up for our main powerhouse, Hydrapple X. It does come with a ×2 weakness to fire Pokemon and has a retreat cost of 1 colorless energy, but its main role is to get us rolling early so we can build into our heavy hitters. Next up, we're running 2 copies of Diplin, the evolution of Applin. It's a grass-type Pokemon with 80 hydrogen phosphide, featuring 1 ability and 1 attack. Its ability, Festival Lead, is really strong. If Festival Grounds is in play, this Pokemon can attack twice. And if the first attack knocks out your opponent's active Pokemon, you get to attack again right after they promote a new one. Diplin's attack, Do the Wave, costs just 1 grass energy and deals 20 damage for each of your benched Pokemon. This is the deck's secret weapon, because you'll almost always have 3 to 4 Pokemon on your bench. And by mid-game, you'll usually have all 5. That means this attack can scale to 60, 80, even 100 damage, and thanks to Festival Lead, you can potentially swing twice in a single turn. Diplin does have a ×2 weakness to fire Pokemon and a retreat cost of 2 colorless energy, but its combo potential with Festival Grounds makes it a real threat in this deck. Next, we've got 4 copies of Hydrapple X, the evolution of Diplin. This grass-type Pokemon comes in with a massive 330 hydrogen phosphide, 1 ability, and 1 attack. Its ability, Ripening Charge, lets you attach a basic grass energy from your hand to one of your Pokemon once per turn. And the best part, if you do, you also heal 30 damage from that Pokemon. This keeps your board fueled with energy while also giving you some passive healing. Hydrapple X's attack, Syrup Storm, costs just 2 colorless energy. But here's the kicker. It does 30 more damage for each grass energy attached to all of your Pokemon. That means the more energy you spread across your board, the harder this attack hits. This card combos perfectly with Yanmega X, since every time Yanmega X moves from the bench to the active spot, it accelerates 3 grass energy. That synergy makes it super easy to spread energy around your board, powering up Hydrapple X to deal huge damage. And don't forget, Ripening Charge adds even more energy into play each turn. So everything works together beautifully. Hydrapple X does have a ×2 weakness to fire Pokemon and a retreat cost of 3 colorless energy, but the insane scaling damage and built-in energy acceleration make it one of the deck's biggest threats. In combination with Hydrapple X, we're also running 2 copies of Teal Mask Ogrepin X, a basic grass-type Terra Pokemon with 210 HP. This card has 1 ability and 1 attack, but both are super valuable. The ability, Teal Dance, is a game-changer. Once during your turn, you can attach a basic grass energy from your hand to this Pokemon, and if you do, you also draw 1 card. That means you're not only accelerating energy but also keeping your hand full. Combine that with your normal energy attachment for the turn, and you're essentially placing 2 energy in a single turn while drawing a card. That's insane value for setting up quickly. Now let's talk about the attack, Myriad Leaf Shower. For 3 grass energy, it deals 30 base damage plus 30 more for each energy attached to both active Pokemon. So with Ogrepin holding 3 energy and your opponent's active having 2, you're swinging for 150 damage. The more energy in play, the stronger this attack hits, so always count before you swing. You might be doing way more damage than expected. A few things to note. Ogrepin X has a ×2 weakness to fire and a retreat cost of 1 colorless energy. Overall, Teal Mask Ogrepin X is an amazing. Next, we're running 4 copies of Yanma, a basic grass-type Pokemon with 70 HP. It comes with 2 helpful attacks. Whirlwind for just 1 colorless energy, you can force your opponent to switch out their active Pokemon with 1 from the bench. They choose the replacement, but it can still mess up their setup and buy you time. Razorwing for 1 grass and 1 colorless energy, it deals a steady 30 damage, giving you a simple but reliable attack option. Yanma is a great utility card for early game. It disrupts your opponent's active Pokémon while you take the time to build your bench and set up your main attackers. It does have a ×2 weakness to lightning Pokémon and a resistance to fighting type Pokémon -30 and a retreat cost of 1 colorless energy, but for what it brings to the deck, Yanma earns its spot. Next up, we've got 4 copies of Yanmega X, the evolution of Yanma. This grass-type Pokémon comes in strong with 280 hydrogen phosphide, an ability, and a powerful attack. Ability Buzzing Boost. Once during your turn, whenever Yanmega X moves from the bench to the active spot, you can search your deck for up to 3 basic grass energy. Attach them directly to Yanmega X, then shuffle your deck. That's huge. It not only accelerates your energy but also helps thin your deck, making your draws stronger later in the game. Attack Jet Cyclone. For 3 grass energy and 1 colorless, it deals 210 damage. After attacking, you move 3 grass energy from Yanmega X to one of your benched Pokémon, which keeps your energy circulating and powers up your other attackers. This is the engine of the deck. Yanmega X not only dishes out solid damage but also fuels your entire strategy by spreading energy around to your Hydrapple X, Teal Mask Ogrepin X, and others. With 4 switch cards in the list and its cheap 1 colorless retreat cost, it's super easy to cycle Yanmega in and out to keep triggering Buzzing Boost. It does have a ×2 weakness to lightning Pokémon, but it also has a resistance to fighting type Pokémon, -30, and that low retreat cost of. Now we move to our item cards next. We're running 2 copies of Buddy Buddy Poffin. This item lets you search your deck for up to 2 basic Pokémon with 70 HP or less and put them directly onto your bench, then you shuffle your deck. This card is super useful because in one turn, you can grab both Applin, 40 hydrogen phosphide, and Yanma, 70 hydrogen phosphide, setting up your key evolution lines fast. It also helps thin your deck, giving you better odds of drawing into trainers, energy, or evolutions later on. Next, we have 2 copy of Night Stretcher. This item lets you put either a Pokémon or a basic energy card from your discard pile into your hand. It's a super flexible recovery card, whether you need to get back a key Pokémon for your strategy or grab a basic energy to set up your next attack. Night Stretcher gives you that utility when you need it most. Next, we're running 4 copies of Bug Catching. This trainer card lets you look at the top 7 cards of your deck, and from there you can reveal up to 2 cards in any combination of grass-type Pokémon or basic grass energy and put them into your hand. The rest get shuffled back into your deck. This is an essential card in any grass-type build. It not only helps you thin out your deck, but also makes sure you're grabbing the key Pokémon or energy you need at the right time. Consistency is everything in this game, and Bug Catching keeps your setup smooth and reliable. Next we have 2 copies of Nest Ball. This card lets you search your deck for a basic Pokémon and place it directly onto your bench, then shuffle your deck. Nest Ball is perfect for grabbing key pieces early, like Applin, Teal Mask Ogrepin X or Yanma, to start building your evolution line. These are our main targets, so running 2 copies helps ensure we see it early and consistently. Next, we've got 1 copy of Energy Recycler. This card lets you shuffle up to 5 basic energy cards from your discard pile back into your deck. 1 copy is all we really need, since this deck already accelerates grass energy super fast. But if our Pokémon get KO'd and all that energy ends up in the discard, Energy Recycler makes sure we can cycle it back into the deck and keep the pressure going. It's a simple but crucial safety net for maintaining energy throughout the game. Next, we're running 2 copies of Super Rod. This item lets you shuffle up to 3 cards from your discard pile back into your deck in any combination of Pokémon and basic energy. While you can definitely mix it up, like bringing back 1 Pokémon and 2 energy, I usually use it to recycle 3 grass energy. That way, we keep our energy count strong and make sure we've always got resources ready to fuel our attackers in the late game. Next, we've got 4 copies of Switch. This item lets you swap your active Pokémon with 1 from your bench. We run the full playset because it's a key part of our main combo, constantly switching Hydrapple X with Yanmega X to keep the energy flowing and the pressure high. Next, we have 1 copy of Prime Catcher. This powerful card lets you switch one of your opponent's benched Pokémon into the active spot, and if you do, you also have to switch your active Pokémon with 1 from your bench. This is perfect for pulling up a weaker opponent for an easy knockout. Just remember, you'll have to switch too. Next up, we've got 3 copies of Boss's Orders. This card lets you switch in one of your opponent's benched Pokémon into the active spot, which can be a total game changer. The key here is timing. Only play Boss's Orders when you know you can knock out the Pokémon right away. Whether it's to finish off a damaged threat or pick off a weaker target for a quick prize card, it's all about setting up that decisive play. That's why I run 3 copies. You don't always need it, but when you do, it can turn the game in your favor instantly. Use it wisely. Next, we're running 1 copy of Rourke. When you play this card, you draw 2 cards and then take 1 basic energy from your discard pile and add it to your hand. Rourke is great for both card advantage and energy recovery, helping you refill your hand while also grabbing back a crucial grass energy. This can be huge mid-game, especially if Hydrapple X or another key attacker is already on your bench, keeping your setup strong and your momentum rolling. Now let's move on to our stadium cards. We're running 3 copies of Festival Grounds. This stadium makes it so that every Pokémon with energy attached, both yours and your opponent's, recovers from all special conditions and can't be affected by them anymore. The real reason this card is so important, though, is because of its synergy with Disruptive. Thanks to Festival Grounds, Disruptive can attack twice in a single turn. Pair that up with Boss's Orders, and you can take down multiple key Pokémon in one turn, completely disrupting your opponent's strategy. Next, let's move on to our energy cards. For this deck, we're running 13 basic grass energy. The count is just right. It gives us plenty of consistency to power up our attackers quickly, while still leaving enough room in the deck for all of our key support cards. Alright trainers, that's a wrap on today's Master Deck build featuring Hydrapple X and Yanmega X. This duo is all about unleashing chaos and dominating the field. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to hit that like button. Drop a comment with your thoughts and subscribe for more Master builds. Stay sharp, stay awesome, and as always, keep playing.